Welcome to BA Blocks, the show for the motivated business analyst who's driven to sharpen their BA skills no matter where they are or what they're doing. Whether you're driving to the office, waiting for your flight, going for a jog, or doing simple chores in the comfort of your own home, this show lets you listen to the actual lessons from the BA Blocks program, driving you to improve your BA career no matter where you are or what you're doing. Visit learn.ba to enroll in the BA Blocks program and get the full, immersive video learning experience of the lessons that you listen to on this show. Improve yourself on a daily basis, and you will become an invaluable and high-performing member of your organization. Visit learn.ba today to pick up the knowledge and direction you need to help you get there. That's learn.ba.
There are many different definitions of what business analysis is, but for this training program, I'm going to help us establish a very clear, simple, and pragmatic definition of business analysis that's going to help us understand at a very detailed level what a business analyst actually does. If we were to look at the industry, the major standards organizations give us some definitions of what business analysis is. So the IIBA, for example, defines business analysis as the practice of enabling change in the context of an enterprise by defining needs and recommending solutions that deliver value to stakeholders. Now that is a mouthful. The PMI also gives us a definition, but as I said, what we need a very simple and very pragmatic definition of what business analysis is. So what we're going to do is we're going to borrow some of the keywords that are in the definitions of the standards organizations, and we're going to condense the definition down into something that is a little bit easier to understand and a little bit more practical for training purposes. So I'm going to define business analysis as a set of activities that are performed to either help the company to fund a project, to help the project deliver a solution, or to help the company maintain the solution. Everything that you do as a business analyst is going to fall into one of these three categories. Everything that you'll be expected to do by your employer is going to be aiming at achieving one of these three goals. So, for example, when you're asked to produce a business case, what you're doing is you're helping your company fund the project that is going to deliver the solution. And then once that solution has been delivered, there are activities that you're going to be involved in that are going to help you maintain that solution. Now, the reason why we focus very heavily on these three different categories of BA work has a lot to do with the needs of the organization. So if we took up our keywords here, the word company, the word project, and the word solution, we can get a bit of a clearer understanding as to why these are the three major categories of BA work. When a company realizes that there is something that is not working well in their organization, or when they realize that there is an opportunity that they need to take advantage of, typically what they do is they go through a funding process. And what that funding process does is it secures the money that the company needs to be able to start up a project. And that project has its own life. The goal of this project is to deliver some sort of a solution that is going to help the company change in some way. Okay? That overall process is what it is that the business analyst actually facilitates. So when we go back to our definition of what business analysis is we see again that at a very high level, everything that you do is going to be aiming towards helping your company to secure some money to start a project. Once the project has been started, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be helping that company to make sure that that project can deliver the solution that the company needs. And then once that solution has been delivered, as an analyst, what you're expected to do oftentimes is to take on a number of different activities that are going to help the company to maintain a solution. Now, we're going to be getting a lot more in depth into each one of these three different categories of BA work throughout the program. And so understanding this definition of business analysis is very critical for the subsequent lessons that are going to be coming up in future lessons of the project. Now, the one thing that I'll add to this is that as you're going through the different stages of a project's life cycle, there are a number of other transition activities that take place. So once you have finished project funding and you're ready to start delivering a solution, in between these two different steps, there is a transition period in which what you will be doing is you'll be taking part in what's called either readiness or project planning. And so that's a lot of the planning work that helps you transition from the funding phase of the project into the actual project delivery, project execution phase. And just like the transition here, once you are near the end of delivering that solution, typically what tends to happen is that there is another transition period that sees the system going live and a number of business change activities taking place to help you get that solution into place so that you can move yourself into the third phase of what the project or a solution lifecycle, which is maintaining the solution. In the next lesson, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving a little bit more deeply into each of these three different categories of BA work so that you can start to get a better understanding of what actual activities you're expected to take part in and what kind of outputs you're expected to produce.
Learn.ba